everybody, this is Crystal and welcome to National Card Making Day. In National Card Making Day today, we are doing a blog hop with Maymaymadeit different design team members. And for mine today, I am doing this pig in a wagon. And I used a lot of my Tim Holtz Distressed Oxide inks. For this card, I used the following stamp set. Alton and Olivia. I used the little branch here. I used the new set Patina. I used this right here to do the little leaves on the trees. And Happy Fall, y'all. I used the wagon. And I used some of these little different, these different leaves up here. I used this one, and that one. And I used Blessed Inside and Out, and I used the saying, when God blessed me with you, he gave me so much to be thankful for. So let's get busy. I decided to use my brand new Tim Holtz Distressed Oxide inks. I decided to play around with them. I just got them this week and I thought I'd play around with them. I'm going to start off with this fossilized amber. I'm going to take a sponge. I'm going to take this fossilized amber and I'm just going to make circles. I'm just going to go around this paper. And I don't want it even because this is for my pig and pigs aren't even. They're not even. And I'm going to take my pig and I'm going to stamp it with a vintage photo. And I think I'm going to take my heat tool to it to dry. I'm going to take a little bit of the wild honey. And I'm just going to kind of go around a little bit on him. Give him a little bit more depth. And I'm going to set him aside to dry while I work on our background. And this is an A2 size card. So to make the base, I use this Cajun Craze from Stampin' Up. It measures 5 by 7 and you scored at 3.5. And then for the white background piece, it'll be 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. I'm just going to play around with these colors. I started off with, when I made the first one, started off with a Twisted Citron. And I just kind of, and I think I got a little bit of my other ink on here too, but it doesn't matter and I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm going to put some of my broken china for the sky. And my fossilized amber on here too. And a little bit of the cracked pistachio. And there's no wrong or right way of doing this. Just lay some ink down. Lay it heavy. Yeah, just lay some ink down on it. And I also have my little wagon here that I stamped. And I stamped it with the vintage photo. And I let it dry. And I'm thinking of inking some of this so I don't have a white background. I did use a marker and I'm going to fill in where, just kind of draw kind of like where you think the pig's body is going to be so it looks like it's sitting inside the wagon. So I just kind of use a similar color. It's not quite the same, but it'll work. It just gives the illusion. And then I'm going to use this gray marker and I'm just going to color in the wagon a little bit and give it some color. Now I think I'm going to put a little bit of yellow ink right around, maybe not quite that dark. I'll use peeled paint. And I think I used fire brick. There, and I'm going to set that to dry before I set this aside while I wait for it to dry. Now this one, these colors are so rich and so bright. I'm going to take the branch. I'm going to be using the vintage photo. Okay, I'm going to be taking the vintage photo and taking the branch from Alton and Olivia. Yeah. And I'm going to just stamp it here. Okay, I just took my heat gun to it again. I'm going to take this stamp set piece from the patina to make my leaves on the tree. And I think I'm going to start off with fired brick. I'm going to stamp it across the bottom. And across the tree. I'm going to take some of the fossilized amber using the same stamp set. And this time I'm going to turn it around the other way. Then we're going to take peeled paint to it. And we're just going to offset it a little bit. And put it on there, the tree. We have a I use this stamp from Happy Fall, and then on Blessings, I'm using this maple leaf too. And I'm going to use my vintage photo, and we're just going to stamp them up and stamp them randomly across the bottom to make them look like these are just fallen leaves. I think I'm going to take these and I'm going to stamp a few here too. You'll really enjoy using these Tim Holtz ink. The things you can do with them are so amazing. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. We're going to make our own envelope due to our card being an odd size because it's hard to find envelopes to fit. So what you need is the 1, 2, 3 punch board. You can make envelopes, you can make bows, you can make boxes, you can make the box envelopes, you can make gift card holders, you can make tree ornaments. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with this punch board. It's not just limited to the 3 things on here. So in order to make an envelope for our card is 3.5 by 5. So we'll go in here and we'll look. And we don't have a 3.5 by 5. The closest we have is a 3.5 by 6. So according to this, we need our paper to be an 8-inch square, and we need to score it at 3 1/8. So I'm going to get out my Cricut paper trimmer, and we're going to cut our paper at 8 inches. And 8 inches this way. Now we're going to get back out the 1, 2, 3 punch board. And we're going to open it back up. And it's said to score at 3 1/8. So 3 1/8 is right here. You want to put the left side of your paper on the 3 1/8. And before we start, we have an envelope score for the groove. We have a box score B, an envelope score A, an envelope score line B. We're going to use the envelope score line A to score on, which is inside this little groove right here. You can see it's right in there is where we're going to do it. So we'll put this back at 3 1/8. And we will punch it. We'll score this across here. Then we will turn it, and we will place our score line right up against this little line mark right there. Then we will punch it. We will score again. We will turn it. We will place it right back under there. And as you see, we will be back at 3 1/8 when we have our little thing here. So we're back at 3 1/8. Punch it. Score it. We'll do the same thing over here again. You'll put that little score line right there. And then punch it. Now I'm going to put this in here and see and check. And yes, my card's going to be a little big for it, but it will work. It allows me to have dimension on it and be able to still mail it. So we'll put this up. Throw away our pieces. And we'll just fold and burnish. And you can use single-sided paper for this. What's really neat is if you use the single-sided and use the white for the outside, and then use the printed for the inside, so it looks like a lined envelope. Oh, guess we weren't done with this. You need to round the edges. There's a corner rounder right here. So you put the corner rounder in here. Punch it. Punch it. Punch it. Now we're finished with it. we'll take some of our art glitter glue and we'll glue this down. And be sure that you don't get it underneath the flap here, done underneath here, or you'll have it stick to the inside and you won't be able to get your card in. And then flip it up. I always want to check to make sure I didn't get it. Nope. And then I like to press it down really hard. Give it a good crease with my bone folder. And as you see, card will just slide right down in here with no problems, even though I have all those dimensions on it. Then I fold it over, and you could put a sticker back here. You could put double-sided tape on here. You seal it however you want. And then you can write your name. And if it's too much of a print on the outside, you may have to put a white mailing label sticker and put the address on it. Just depends how busy your paper is on your envelope. You just want to make sure that the post office can read it. Or you can hand deliver it. But here are my two cards that I made tonight. There's this one that I made earlier, and then this one we made together. Now, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to share your creations on Maymaymadeit and So Did I Facebook page. Bye for now. Happy crafting.